Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on a secret method that top students use to absolutely conquer their syllabus and boost their marks, especially when the clock is ticking.
So, let's be real. Have you ever felt like this? You're just buried under a mountain of chapters, the exams are breathing down your neck, and the pressure is just intense. This whole situation is what students call a backlog, and man, it can feel impossible to escape.
But what if there was a way to actually clear that backlog and master your syllabus without pulling all-nighters every single night? Well, guess what? There is. And we're going to walk you through it step by step.
All right, so before we jump into the nitty-gritty tactics, we have to build a really strong foundation. This isn't just about opening a book, it's about getting your head in the game. And it all starts with two absolutely critical first steps.
First up, you've got to have a powerful why, your ultimate goal. Think of this as your rocket fuel. And second, you have to get real, brutally honest about the distractions that have actually been holding you back this whole time.
The source makes such a great point here. It's like imagine offering a little kid a huge cash prize to study. You know what they do? They'd probably just keep playing with their toys because they don't get how valuable that money is. We do the same thing with our education. Your future is that prize, and its value is immense. So you need to define what success looks like for you. Is it 95%, 98%? Get that number locked in your head. That's your target.
Okay, action time. Grab a piece of paper, and I want you to write down every single reason you have a backlog. No excuses, be totally honest. Is it your phone? Scrolling through social media? Just putting things off? Write it all down. Now, this list is your enemy. Post it right on your study table where you have to look at it every single day. It's your daily reminder of what you're up against.
All right, with your goals set and your enemies identified, it is time to start working smarter, not harder. This next part is all about strategic prioritization, and it's a total game changer.
So let's talk about the 80-20 rule. Think of it like this. If you're packing for a weekend trip with just a small backpack, you don't take your entire wardrobe, right? Of course not. You only take the absolute essentials. We're going to apply that exact same ruthless logic to your syllabus. Now, this is absolutely key. You have to split your focus. For your backlog chapters, the ones you're behind on, you're going to be a surgeon. Apply that 80-20 rule. Watch summary videos, solve only the most important questions, be smart and targeted. But, and this is a big but, for the chapters being taught in class right now, you study those in full detail. No shortcuts there at all.
Look, having a great strategy on paper is one thing, but making it happen is the whole ballgame. So this next part, it's all about turning that theory into practice, day in and day out.
You know, it's wild, but most students don't even know how much time they truly spend on self-study, and that's where the real magic happens. So forget about those complicated, color-coded timetables. The trick is so much simpler. The night before, write down exactly what you will study the next day, and be specific. Don't write study math, write finish chapter 3, questions 1 through 5. That clarity is everything.
We are all master procrastinators, aren't we? The secret weapon against it is what we'll call the deadline strategy. Think about it. How can you finish an entire summer project in the last 2 days of vacation? The deadline. It forces you to be productive. Well, you can create that same urgency for yourself every single day. When you set your target, you make a promise to yourself. I am not getting up from this chair until this is done. That self-imposed deadline is so powerful.
A plan is pretty much useless if you don't track it. So every night, you have to review your targets. Be honest, did you hit all of them? Maybe only finished 3 out of 5. And you know what? That's okay. The goal isn't perfection, it's consistency. Acknowledge what you did, move the unfinished stuff to the next day's list, and just keep going. Don't get discouraged. This is all part of the process.
So, we've covered your goal, your obstacles, your strategy, and your daily plan. But there's one final enemy that can sabotage everything. And it's not in your textbook. Nope, it's in your mind.
Does this little voice of doubt sound familiar? The one that creeps in before you even start studying.
Or how about this one? That nasty habit of comparing yourself to everyone else, feeling like you're already behind.
And then, of course, there's the big one, the pressure of everyone else's expectations. This kind of thinking, it's just paralyzing.
Yeah, this is overthinking. And it has to stop. The source describes it perfectly. It's like an overprotective parent who warns their kid about every single worst-case scenario imaginable before they even leave the house. It sounds crazy, right? But so many of us do that exact same thing to ourselves with our studies.
You have to stop underestimating your own power. Come on, you are the student who can cram the night before an exam and still pull it off. You've done it before. Tapping into that confidence, that belief that says, I can do this, well, that's the fuel that makes this whole system work.
So there you have it, a clear, actionable game plan. You find your why and your obstacles. You apply the 80-20 rule to your backlog. You set and enforce daily targets. You track your progress. And finally, you stop the overthinking and just believe in yourself. It's not magic, it's a system. All right, now it's your turn. Don't just watch this and move on. Do it. Decide right now, what is the one specific target you are going to accomplish tomorrow? That right there, that's your first real step to conquering your syllabus for good.